Hey, what's up? It's Andy Fogarty from the AtHomeWelder.com. Today's welding quick tip is about cap rail laterals and how to use them. Now, what is a cap rail lateral? Well, that is the name for these sexy little beasts. It's the end of the cap rail that you can order these components from kingmetals.com, and what they do is they just at the end of your railing, it just swirls out. It adds a really nice detail to any sort of boring railing. It's a great upsell for people. The problem with using these is many times these components don't line up together. You'd think they would, but they just don't. I mean, they make hundreds of these things at a time, and it's impossible for them to get these components to line up perfectly. So what that means for you is a lot of confusion and a lot of headaches trying to make this stuff work and make it look good without spending an incredible amount of time or even just having to cut them away and chuck them and start from scratch. So today's quick tip, I'm going to show you how I put these things together very easily and deal with the hassles of them not fitting together and making sure that they fit onto your railing perfectly. Alright, so here's our two components. Now in a perfect world these are going to fit together perfectly, but I'll show you what happens when we just try to set them in how it should work. Now you can see they're both the same size, so they would fit together, but when I turn this up for you to see what's going on here, you can see we've got some huge gaps. I mean, some of these, it's hard to tell on the video, but some of these are over 1/4 of an inch. I mean, that's just a huge gap to have to fill. And also, when you get over here on the sides, there is some overlap. So it doesn't exactly fit into the grooves perfectly. So I try to twist this as much as I can, and what you can see what happens here is here you actually have a little bit of a hangover. So most of the time you always have a hangover when you're having to twist this a little bit. But this is going to give you the best overall result without having to fill a whole bunch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my clamps and I'm going to clamp this together, and we're just going to squeeze this together as much as we can and weld this thing together. Alright, now I'm going to show you why this doesn't matter that this channel wasn't really lining up with our cap rail here. Because you can see that that's not going to line up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hack this off. So it's not even going to matter. So we're going to hack this off flush with the cap rail. Just use our angle grinder with a cutoff disc. And that way this will butt up nicely against the down rail section of your railing. There you go. Nice, perfect flush end. This will butt up perfectly to your end post on your down rail. So that's it for today's quick tip. Now I hope this really helps you and inspires you to use more laterals on your railings and to try to get more people to use them, because they're a great way to spice up a boring railing, and it's a great way for you to just have an upsell on your next project. Very simple, and with the stuff I gave you today, you should be able to knock them out no problem. So if you like this, come on over to the AtHomeWelder.com, sign up for MIG Welding 101. I'm going to show you the 5 cornerstone MIG welding techniques, but even if you know how to weld already, sign up, because I'm going to be sending you weekly tips and tricks just like this to help you make more money, speed up your projects, and just have more fun doing what you love doing, which is welding. So I'm Andy Fogarty, and I will see you again next time.